Welcome to module 7, and in this module we'll be talking about retargeting. Now, for the complete beginners, retargeting basically means that you're going to show your ads to people who have already seen your ads or people that have already visited your website, just people who interacted with your brand, because that audience is already warmer, they're already familiar with your product and are often more likely to buy. And once you start doing retargeting, you'll see that the ROAS on those campaigns can be very high. Now, what we want to do when we are going to use retargeting, we want to test many different pins because we always want to optimize our retargeting to get the highest ROAS possible. And because people are already familiar with your product, depending on which audience you're gonna retarget, but if you're gonna retarget people who already visited your website, then they already know how the product works, at least most people, so you have to focus less on explaining what your product does, and you can focus more on removing obstacles on why people didn't buy it. And of course, there's also a big group of people that actually wanted to buy a product, but maybe they didn't have their credit card, or something got in between, or they got distracted and they clicked away the website. It can be all kinds of reasons, and that group can actually be really big. So that's of course a very important reason to retarget people. But beside that, people can have obstacles on why they didn't buy the first time. And here I just listed a couple obstacles that people can have, such as lack of social proof. They think it's not suitable for them. Maybe the price is too high or the perceived value is too low. Lack of urgency. They thought, well, I'm going to think about this. Lack of trust. It's not clear on the shipping or things like that, or not clear how the product works, and again, maybe you think it's not suitable for them. So there can be all kinds of reasons why someone didn't buy from you. And if you are selling a product, then you can think of maybe even more obstacles related to that product, and you want to remove those obstacles in your retargeting. And that's why it's important to test different ads to find out which is the obstacle that is the biggest obstacle for most people to not buy a product, so you can remove that obstacle and convince people to buy. Basically, here I made some images as an example on different pins that you can use in your retargeting. We like to use both images and videos, and we just add a lot to see what works best. And as you can see on the left here, we created an image to add some more urgency, scarcity. In the middle, we created an image for people who thought the price was too high and give them some discount. And on the right, you can see an image with a review in there for the people who feel like they need some more social proof. And for the videos, we often use the same pins that we use in our cold campaigns as well. We just put them in the retargeting campaigns as well, and we like to create new pins. And I'm gonna show you a video now. Here I created a small video on what a retargeting video can look like. This is just some user-generated content combined with some reviews to really give the potential customers some extra social proof. And this is an example of what a retargeting video can look like. But of course, you can basically do anything as long as it's focused on removing those obstacles. Now, for the images, I used Canva, and I also want to show you guys a little bit how Canva works, because I think it's one of the best tools for your business. We use it every day. For the people that already know Canva, which are probably a lot of people here, this might not be interesting for you, but I do want to show this for the people that don't use Canva yet. It's a free tool. There is a paid plan, but with the free tool you can actually already do a lot, and it really helps with the organic part as well. So you can go here, sign up, create an account. Now you can pick anything here, skip, maybe later, skip, maybe later, and here it wants you to pick something to create your first design, but I'm gonna skip this for now. I'm just going back to home. So this is the free version, and as I said, you can already do a lot with this. Here you can pick a size for your image. For Pinterest, this would be 1080 by 1080 or 1000 by 1500. And let's just create an example. Here it's already suggested Pinterest pin. We're gonna create the design, and you can actually do quite a lot with this tool. It's not Photoshop, but you can do pretty much anything that you need to run an online business with Canva. And you just have all your creatives in one place, which is great. Here you can upload images and you can add them in here. Here you can use stock photos, and if you have a paid plan, you can use quite a lot. And I do use the paid plan, because you get a lot of images, also elements. You can use a lot of different shapes and things like that, illustrations, and it's just really handy to have in your business. So here you can pick all kinds of things. You can also search for random things. So if we would search for massage, then you can all these animations that you can, these illustrations that you can use. Here you can pick text with all different kinds of fonts, and the ones with a crown behind them is for the paid plan only. But as you can see, there's still a lot that is free that you can use. Audio and video I don't really use, because as I showed in this course, I use Camtasia to make my videos. And yeah, this is basically what you can use, and you can really create all different kind of images with Canva. It's just really handy. And if you're making pins, then if you create a design, you can just duplicate them, adjust some little things. For example, if you're creating the retargeting ads that I just showed in the slides, it's very easy to just duplicate them, make some adjustments, change the text, and then you have another one. So yeah, really great tool, free plan. So if you're serious about your business, check this out. Also really easy for your team to use, and I'd say this is one of the most used tools in our business. So definitely valuable to have.